Gift Wrapping 101. From easy to more challenging pieces. Gift wrapping is always just a nice option if you feel like putting a little bit more intention into your gift giving. Here we have a simple box. So anything that's a box, whether it's a box or a rectangle, square, rectangle, elongated, they're going to have really sharp edges, real easy to measure. So you want the short sides for the paper to come up about 3/4 of the way on the short side. And you'll see what I mean. Once we fold it over, then for sure overlap on the short side. On the long side, you want to make sure that you can have enough paper to cover the front when you overlap. You always kind of want for a little nice detail to overlap the paper or to just fold over the paper like that. And then use very little tape on the product so that when they take, in their excitement, the tape off the box doesn't get destroyed. So I like to leave more of the tape on the gift wrapping instead of on the product. Here I didn't have enough, so you just back it off and then fold just a little bit more, or just a little bit less. There you go. You always kind of want to make it flat or square to the edge, so parallel to the edge, it just has a nice look. Then you're going to tuck in, so feel along the box. Just slide your fingers along the edges, slide your fingers along to tuck the inside corner in towards the box. You're going to have a really nice feel to the paper. This paper tends to be really easy to work with. It's really cheap. I think we got this from probably like one of those Dollar General stores. Excellent. And so now you're just going to tack those in. Now, so those rough edges really don't look too good, so you just fold it over. And now you've got a really clean edge when you tape it to the box. There you go. Do the same thing on the other side. Feel the edges of the box. Tuck it in. Smooth out the right angles. Smooth out the right angles. Boxes are just really cool to work with. They're just very easy because they've kind of got the lines. Now tuck in the sides. Again, smooth out. Use the box edges. And then again, smooth out all that. And you're going to tuck it in. If you need to tape it down for more security, go ahead. Because that'll be hidden anyway when you put up the flap. Again, you don't want the rough edges showing, so fold it over. You don't want to take up too much paper when you fold it over, so just a little bit. Just a narrow piece to make a final touch like that. If you have double-sided tape, you can hide all your tape if you've got that at your disposal. And I always like to either write on the box directly, or if you have little gift tags, you can stick those on. Cats are always entertaining. That's Chloe. Now we have an odd shape. So a little bit narrower on the top, soft kind of dome on the top, flat bottom. Top is narrower than the bottom. And again, you want to make sure that the sides will be covered. So at 3/4 or more on the sides. And on these, flip it over because you want the tape to cover the ugly side in case in their excitement they take off the tape and destroy the box that it's in. So I like to flip it over, tape it on the bottom side. Here there's just too much, so do a double flip of the paper and there you go. So now you have it where you've got really nice lines. Again, feel the edge of the product. Again, this is a little bit odd shaped, so just feel what you can, tuck it in. This is real forgiving, so once you fold in the sides, as long as you've straightened out, it'll kind of tell you where to go. It does not have to be perfect. The more you practice, the better we get at it. The box is one of the easiest ones to start practicing on, and you just tuck everything in. And if there's any loose pieces, just squish them in, because once you tape the flap up, you're not going to see any of the mistakes. And again, if you have double-sided tape, go by all means double-sided tape underneath the flaps. You won't even see the tape. And when you do the double-stick tape, you're going to do near the edges so the edges don't come up. Do the same thing on the other side. Here you can see I have excess paper, right? So just do your best. It's going to fold over. It does not have to be perfect. You might tear the paper a little bit on the corners. That's okay, just tape it down. And then there you go. Box is done. This one has soft packaging. So we've got something with soft packaging. Maybe it's a soft item, but it doesn't really have really defined edges. So you want an equal distance parallel to each other. So short ends equal distance of paper, long ends equal distance of paper. Fold over just a little bit just to make sure you got enough to fold. Again, turn the object over so that in their excitement when they unwrap your amazing gift, that they don't tear off the original packaging, just in case, you know, they want to return it or something. Plus it's just kind of nice if there's instructions on the back or on the front. Well, actually if they're on the back, you run the instructions, but it just looks nicer for them to like open it up and see the front and the back. So on this, you're going to find the edge of the package. This has a nice edge. So you saw me kind of crease the edge. So you're going to fold like, you know, those little boats that we used to make in grade school. So again, fold that over. If you want to leave it pointy, you can, but you don't have to. And there you go. Again, find the edge, make a little crease right there. Made a crease all the way across. That's the end of the package on that side. The edge of the package on that side, and then fold in at right angles right there so the edges match up with the crease that you made. Again, rough edges, we don't want those. So a nice touch is to fold over just a little bit, not taking up too much paper. And that's where you'll put your double stick tape. You've got double stick tape, which I think would be a really nice touch. The last one is one with maybe no shape. This is the most challenging. In this case, it's in a bag, so you've got equal sides, short and long. Just make sure it covers. Again, nice touch to fold over. I didn't flip it over to the back because all the pieces are kind of, it doesn't matter, there's no front or back to this, but I could have flipped it over just so the duck, you know, is facing them when they open up your awesome gift. And then straighten out the edges, straighten them out, kind of unfold the edges. Again, you don't want to go all the way to the crease. Don't go all the way to the crease, go kind of a little ways from the crease so that you have room to fold over. If you go right up to the object, it'll be more difficult to fold. So just make a imaginary crease a little bit further away from the object. There you go. There you go. But make it even on both sides. Again, if you don't have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. Or if you have any suggestions or advice on how people can do it, please leave them in the comments below. Gift wrapping should be a lot of fun. Just always make things fun. And there you go.